Hello, Dazzle. Thanks for coming and hanging out with me today. I am glad that you are here. Today, I want to talk about why video games matter to me as a person and why they've become a central part of my life. There are many who consider my playing video games to be childish or even without value, but I hope to explain why neither of those things is true. Having a chronic illness means that I am greatly limited by what is happening with my body on that given day. Some days I can go about my life in a manner that allows me to blend in with able bodied folk. Other days, my symptoms are chains that keep me bound to my home or even my bed. And there are not many activities that one can engage in when the soul crushing fatigue has forced a day of rest in bed. I can watch TV or read a book or do some writing or scroll through the internet or I can play video games. They serve as basic entertainment for the days that otherwise would be mind numbingly boring. Laying in bed, staring up at the ceiling, and doing nothing for 16 hours is pretty awful. Playing video games is a way to bring joy to those hours that otherwise would be terrible. Video games are also a coping skill. There are times that it is helpful to get outside of one's own head and away from these cycling thoughts that are pulling you further into despair or rage. It can be a way to break free from preservation and intrusive thoughts about things like death being the only end to your illness or how there will always be another day that is filled with this pain and fatigue. There's much in our lives that we have no control over. But spending our precious spoons focusing on these areas of life offers us no value. Yet there are also things that have a great influence over our lives, so it can be a challenge to yank our minds back from that path. Video games are a way for me to do this. They give me something to think about other than the things that I cannot change. They tell me stories and take me to beautiful worlds where I can forget for a moment that I will always have these illnesses. Since I grew up playing video games, they also carry the power of nostalgia. They're connected with some of the best moments of my childhood, times that I was part of the group and felt included. While most people look at nostalgia much the same way that they do as video games, as a self indulgent waste of time, it is important to know that research has shown that nostalgia can offer us mental health benefits. When engaging in nostalgic thoughts, we're connecting with strong emotions from our past, and these kinds of emotions have a profound impact on our brain that can remind us that while current times are tough, and there were times that were better. These memories serve as a promise that things can be better again and that we will not always feel like we do right now. Research has shown that nostalgia can reduce physical pain and increase our body temperature. Being stuck at home, whether bound to my bed or not, can be socially isolating. There is nothing good about feeling socially isolated. Having a chronic illness generates a feeling of isolation all by itself. So it's important to do everything that we can to maintain a sense of connection with other people. The online gaming community is available to me any time of day and is a place that I can go to when I need to be with other people while not being able to leave my house. Playing video games with other people gives me the opportunity to make online friends that I can then hang out with on a regular basis. These social connections are essential. Having social support has been shown to improve the chances that we will have positive outcomes, including the fundamentally important outcome of living longer lives. Being neurodivergent often means that I struggle to integrate well into social groups. For me, video games has served as a social bridge. They give me something that I can share with others that we can talk about while there isn't as much emotional charge or weight to the topic the way that politics and religion have. When we're online and playing a video game, that's all they see. They don't see that I'm different than they are because I have a chronic illness or mental disorders. They see that I'm playing a game that they also enjoy playing. And this means that I can chat with them without worrying about reading their body language because there are only the words coming through the headset or onto the screen. They don't see that I'm not presenting the body language that they're used to seeing. This makes it less likely that misunderstanding each other will happen the way that it often occurs during to face interactions with others. Keeping our minds engaged in challenging tasks has been shown to help reduce the risks of dementia. Since I'm someone with several risk factors for developing dementia, this is of significant importance to me. There's nothing that I can do about having family members who've had dementia or about being diagnosed with ADHD. Those are non modifiable risk factors for dementia. But I also have to take antihistamines to keep my mast cell activation syndrome from reaching life threatening severity. This means that it is very important that I keep my brain active as the only means to help reduce the risk for having dementia in the future. All this adds up to make video games an essential part of my health and well being. They serve as a tool to help regulate my emotional state when I'm struggling with the inevitable big emotions that come from having chronic illness. They offer me comfort during the hard times and remind me that things can be better. They keep me from being bored and inert. They allow me to make social connections. They help protect my brain. Video games are as important to my healthcare management plan as the medications that I take and the diet that I observe. Because coping effectively with the negative impacts in our lives is essential for positive health outcomes. When you see someone engaging in a hobby that you don't understand and that you think would have been better off left behind with their childhood, remember that there are medical and psychological benefits to having hobbies that engage our minds and create social connections. These are our coping skills, and they are essential. Well, that's about it for my rambling today. Thanks for coming and spending some time with me. If you like the post, click the like button. Think about offering some support. It really does help. And until we talk again, you guys be sure to take care of yourselves. Bye.